What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a great day. I myself am having a good one. It's about to get better because we're about to start installing parts onto the S10. I'm gonna put on the rear bumper for now and the hood because I feel like that's the safest place for them. Where I have them right now, I feel like if I leave them there, they're gonna get damaged. And after all the hard work we had put into them, I don't want that to happen because I have the hood right here just standing up. Then I have the bumper right here. But I feel like if I was to bump into it or someone bumped into it, that's gonna be a problem. And all the hard work and time we had put, like the hours we had put into them, I don't want nothing to happen to them and have to redo it again. So I'm gonna do the back bumper first because the hood I'm gonna need a little bit of help on from someone else. So I'm gonna start with the back bumper. I'm not gonna fully do I'm gonna install the bumper fully, but all the things that go on it, like the plastic that goes here and the plastic that goes over here, I don't think I'm gonna put them on because the bumper still feels a little tacky and I don't want that plastic to start marking it because it's like tacky. So I'll probably just put it on and then leave it without the plastics. It's just for I can put my plate on at least, so I can drive the truck. And then yeah, because I need to use my truck and I don't want to risk zip tying it and then it falls off somehow. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put the bumper on to be safe. So I'm gonna start with that and then we'll move on to the hood. All right, guys, I am back. I have everything out already. So I'm gonna be using this impact. It's a bunch of 18mm bolts. So all of these, I believe it's 8 bolts, 2 in the bottom, 2 on top. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting this on now. First, I'm gonna remove the door because it's really easy to remove, and not only that, but if this door is here, it makes it hard for me to tighten the screw with the impact for like the back bolt for the bumper. It makes it harder for me to install. I would have to use like a ratchet, and then even then the ratchet kind of rubs up against the door if you do that, and I don't want to scratch this door because this door was also painted. So I'm gonna remove this first. To remove the back door, it's really simple. You just push up on these hangers. And then you lift on the driver's side of the door. And then you just pull on the passenger side of the door. And that's all there is to it. I'm gonna get the bumper really quickly for you guys. So to install the bumper is pretty simple as well. Like I said, it's only 8 18mm bolts, or 4 bolts and 4 nuts. So basically, you just want to line up the bolt holes to the top of the bumper, or the ones that go on the top of the bumper. And then just to be on the safe side, I would say just screw one in just so that it holds the bumper and it doesn't fall. That's the last thing we need right now. So one screw on each side should be fine. Now the bumper does have adjustment. If you look at the bolt holes, you can push that way or you can push it this way. I think I usually just put it in the middle, but I could be wrong. Honestly, I think right there it's actually pretty good. I don't think I need to really adjust it. The way I always try to line it up is by maybe putting a finger here, like between this gap, the bed corner and here. And then I do the same on this side. And that's usually what gets me to like square it off. So my finger's pretty tight here, so I'll probably shift it a little bit over. Let me see, hold on. Still needs to go over a little bit. getting better now. Let's see. A tiny bit more. Okay. Now that's better. It feels centered there, so I'll probably just put the rest of these on and start tightening everything down. Oh, and before you even tighten anything down, I'd recommend putting all of them on first. So even these two, this is like a little bridge that goes on the bottom. So you would put it in through like kind of right here or through the bottom, and then the nuts go into here. And then it just kind of clamps it down. But sometimes when you tighten these, it could be hard to get these on. So I recommend just putting these on loosely, then putting these on, then tighten everything. So I just put those on just loosely by hand. Now I'm gonna put these on. These, you could kind of get them over top, but I would say going underneath is easier. Okay, so that one dropped in. That's one. And that is two. So now we just need to put this side on. And okay, so now both are on. I'm gonna tighten all 8 bolts down, and then we'll move on to the hood. I like to crisscross. I don't know, I just got a habit of it. Been working on cars all these years. That's why I like to crisscross, because that's not supposed to happen. But it's not messing up the thread though. It's weird because it's getting stuck, or it's like getting tight, but it's not cross threading. So maybe it's just that the thread is dirty. I'm not sure. And they're going in straight, so it's weird. Okay, that one went in all the way. This one went in all the way. That one went in all the way now. And now we have to do the 4 in the bottom. Okay, that one went in all the way. That one went in all the way. That one went in all the way. That's the last one. And now you want to give it, I would say like 1 to 2 ugga-duggas. Okay, so now put the door back on. which is simple as well. Basically the same way I removed it. So you would line it up with the hole over here. I'm gonna lay it down. You would line it up with this hole and then push in. And then over here, you would line it up with this hole. And then you would push down. There it is. And then you just put these hooks back, and then you pull down on them. And that's it. Now I'm gonna move on to the hood. Alright guys, so I do apologize for the background noise, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the hood on now. It's pretty simple, it's just 2 bolts. It's one 13 millimeter, well, 2 13 millimeters. The nut and bolt is a 13, so I just use 2 wrenches, one that ratchets, and then one that's just to tighten. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab that hood now, and then just tighten those 2 bolts. I may put the grill on, I'm still not sure. All right, now we're gonna put the hood on because I got a helper. Right? I'll go like this. Come back. Careful with that antenna. And then line it up with that hole there. Got it? Alright. Hold it. Alright, let it go. Is it resting on the fender? You can't rest on the fender. Where is it resting? There it goes. Okay. And then I lost the bolts. Can you grab those? Okay, so on each side, you want to put the bolt on first and then just line it up. Okay. Alright, so this one is in. The reason why I say to line it up first, because if you guys see on this bolt, it has like a little lip. That lip has to fit the whole snug, essentially. So. I have it pretty snug just in case I gotta align the hood. I don't think I do, but just in case. Alright, so now both sides are snug, and I'm just gonna close it to see how the panel gaps are. Okay, so the panel gaps look the same on each side, so I think I'm just gonna tighten it down for sure now. Alright, so now both sides are tight. I'm probably just gonna leave the hood like that. It's missing the two windshield washer sprayers, but I don't want to put them on yet because again, the paint's still a little tacky and I don't want it to mess up the clear or anything or dig into it. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. It is a little dirty, so I do apologize, but whenever I do wash it, I will show you guys how it came out. So first, you obviously want to pop the hood, and then okay, so this is what I'm talking about. So you want to pull from here, because if you pull here or here, they break. Trust me, they break. I've seen it happen a million times. And then once you have the whole bottom loose, then it's okay to grab it from the top now. And then you have to push in the clip for the turn signals and pull back on each side to remove the bulb. And that's it. This one's off. So now I gotta, as you guys saw in the previous video, these are zip tied in. So I gotta cut these off now and then put these onto the other grill, and also get that other clip that's missing on, and then throw this grill on. I think I'm gonna probably close this one a little bit because it's a little big. Let's see if I could just do it with my thumb. Okay, I think that's better. Yeah, that was a little better. And then this one, it was missing somewhere, I know that. Oh, okay, right here. So this side, there's two clips for this tab. This one, I think I have to push down on as well. I'm trying to push it with my thumb because I don't want to go get the tool. I think that's better, but let's see. Okay, yeah, that was better. So to remove these, all you got to do is just push these two clips together and they come out. So you push these two together and then you pull on this side. These are a little hazy on the inside, or foggy on the inside. I don't know why, but it's all right. Okay, so the far side is in. All right, so this light is fine. I don't need any zip ties for it. Alright, so I have the clips on. I had to zip tie this light, but it's on there. Now, we got to put the bulbs back in. So you'll just line it up. It has like 3 tabs on it, like one here, and then one down here. And then you'll just line it up. And then you just push until it clicks, or twist till it clicks, I'm sorry. Alright, so both of those are in. And now we can begin to install. Alright, so it's just a bunch of clips, so you're just gonna push on them. So make sure you line them up and then push on them. Okay, so this side's already in. Okay. Alright, so now that side is in as well. And that's pretty much it for the grill install. it does have a little bit of a big panel gap here, but that's just because we're not used to seeing it with this bumper. The other bumper is a little bigger, so it closes up the space a little bit. But I don't want to put that bumper on for right now. I feel like it needs to dry more. But yeah, that's basically it. Now we have the grille and the hood on and the back bumper. So I think that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to do like a quick install video on the grille, hood, and the back bumper. And then whenever I feel like everything has been cured and dried long enough, then we'll put on the front bumper. But for right now, I think this is how it's going to stay. Alright guys, so before I ended off the video, I wanted to give you guys a quick walk around. As you can see, now we have a complete front end on the S10. And we have the factory grille, which is amazing. I've been dying to have a factory grille on this truck, and it's finally on there. And the hood is finally repainted, and it has clear versus before it did not have no clear. And then we could go over to the back of the truck, and now we have the rear bumper on as well. Again, I'm not gonna put the plastics on for right now. I just don't want them to be digging into the clear since it still is tacky, and I feel like it needs a little more time to cure. But as you guys can see, the color match is pretty good. I mean, if you look here, there's like not that big of a difference. The hood is maybe a little more red, I would say, but it's like it's very, very close. Like, it's very close. But I mean, this truck is far from perfect when it comes to the paint. I mean, it is decent. I would say the paint's condition is like 60 to 70%. But it does have rock chips here and there on the fenders, and it does have a little bit of imperfections throughout the entirety of the truck. And honestly, for how close the color match is, I honestly don't even mind it. It does not bother me. Now, if it was way darker, then I would be like, okay, this doesn't look right. But I mean, if you look at it closely, it's really not off by much. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how everything turned out. And yeah, now we have a front end on this S10. Oh my god, that grille is looking amazing. It doesn't have that hideous gap that the other one had. What was wrong with the other one was that it was like wavy. So the gap up front, it wasn't like necessarily a straight body gap. It was more like wavy, and it was just driving me insane. And it was really, really big on one side, and I just could not deal with it anymore. So I'm really excited to have an OEM grille back onto the S10. All right guys, so I think that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys did like today's video, please give it a like, share, subscribe, turn on the bell notification icon.